Hey, Uncle Mark, 3-string, cigar box guitar, yeah, yeah, yeah. And this is Peggy Sue. This is Buddy Holly. This is an easy 3-chord song with an incredibly hard rhythm. And so I am going to show you the Buddy Holly version of this, the way to play it. And then I will also show you a very easy way that you can play this song with using one finger and then using different shapes. So without further ado, here we go. If you knew Peggy Sue, you'd know why I feel blue without Peggy. My Peggy Sue, well, I love you, girl. I love you, Peggy Sue. That's it. It's this galloping rhythm, this. So what do we got going on? G, D, G, 42, 34, 24. Those are my gauges. These are wound electric guitar strings, and I'm playing through a Roland Minicube, and I'll show you those settings at the end of the video. So what do we got going on here? The nut, open G, G sharp A. A is the key of the song. This is the key that it's on the album, so you can play along with Buddy Holly there and the Crickets, and it's right here at that 2nd fret. So either look below the dot or the moon, or just come up 2 frets. And that's a bar chord. So here's A, B flat B, C, C sharp D. That's another chord in this song, and you can look at that dot right there and kind of count 1, 2, 3, and there we go, 3. D sharp and E. That E right there is the other chord in this song. 2nd fret, 2nd fret, 7th fret, 9th fret bar chords. So the easiest way to play this would be, if you knew D, Peggy Sue, and you know why I feel blue, my Peggy Sue, well, I love you, gal, I love you, Peggy Sue. So what I'm doing is I'm going between A, up to D, back to A, back to D, back to A, up to E, to D, A, D, A. That's exactly what I did there. So what I want to do is show you an easy way to get to a D chord rather than hop all the way up here to this fret. And what that is we're going to take our 2 fingers like so. So it's going to put your first finger here on that A. The next string is a D, and that's open. And then you're going to put your 2nd finger on that A. So it's going to be A, D, A, or 2, 0, 2. And you can go just like so and hinge that chord. So you go A, D, A, watch my elbow move, D, A, D, A, D, A. So you can go, if you knew, hinge, Peggy Sue, then you know why I feel blue, my Peggy. And if you notice, you can hinge this. What happens is, though, you have to be able to go from the bar chord up and hold that A note enough time to get your 2nd finger in there. Okay? And for you raw beginners, you're going to find this difficult. And it is. So I don't want to fool you. But you will get this if you hinge off, hold that note, and come in. Something I tell my beginner students all the time, never leave the fretboard or the strings. Have one finger on the fretboard. Don't just hop. Slide up to D, slide down to A, slide up to E, slide down to D, slide down to A. Get your mind and hands and fingers working and thinking together with your fingers on the fretboard. I'm going to put that up there as a pro tip. Okay, so there's your D. And like I said, it looks like 2, 0, 2. There's also an E chord that works the same way. There's D, there's D sharp, there's E. And this E chord looks like B, E, B, or 4, 2, 4. And it's really nice because your finger's already here. You go to D, go to A, you take your finger and slide off that A and get on that second fret, that E, and then hinge back, third finger on the 4th fret, pinky on the 4th fret. So watch how I do this really slow. If you knew Peggy Sue, then you know why I feel blue, my Peggy Sue. Now we're going to E. I love you, gal, back, and you're going to go from here back to there. I love you, Peggy Sue. Okay? So that's how I like to do this. So, if you knew Peggy Sue, you'd know why I feel blue, my Peggy Sue. Going to that E. Well, I love you, gal. I love you, Peggy Sue. There's like a little chorusy thing or a bridge where it goes, Peggy Sue, Peggy Sue, get you, Peggy Sue. That's an A and an F. And you can do that 2 ways. You can slide all the way up here to this F. So it's Peggy Sue, Peggy Sue, get you, Peggy Sue. That F is on the 10th fret and it's a bar chord. But since you've already made this E chord, this 4, 2, 4, I want you to move that up towards the box 1 set of frets. That's an F. Looks like 5, 3, 5, or C, F, C. So A. You're going to take this finger right here from this A chord and you're going to shift right to there. Look at my elbow turn. Then you come up and complete the shape. Okay, so you're on A. Peggy Sue, shift. Get you back, Peggy Sue. And that's how I do this. Move, I shift, I come back. That's that section. So to go over this rhythm, if you guys just sit here and do this, that's totally cool. There is absolutely nothing wrong with this. But the Buddy Holly thing with the, it's really, really hard. It's hard for me. I wouldn't play this song that way, but that's the way he did it, and that's what makes him a musical genius, is using these different rhythm styles with very simple chord changes. And so what I'm doing is I'm coming down, and I like to either use the pickup or the neck, whichever, and I use it as a something to hit with. So, and I am focusing on these strings here. So the G string and the D string is what my focus is on. So if I hit the high G string, cool. If I miss, I don't care. So, down, up, down, down, up, 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 down, It's like a gallop, like a horse galloping. If you knew Peggy Sue, you know why I feel blue, my Peggy. My Peggy Sue. Well, I love you, girl. I love you, Peggy Sue. Okay, so just work. Just work it as slow as you can. And just work on that. It's a very difficult rhythm technique. Like I said, I am not going to play this song that way, but it's a great rhythm technique to add some power to a fairly easy chords song. But you know, it makes it very hard. There's a little jam in the middle of it where A is played here. So we saw E, we saw F, well, F sharp, G, G sharp, and A. So A and D. I like these voicings for this. And this A is 7 or 9, 7, 9. And that D, of course, is 7, 7, 7. And I just fool around with it up there and change the voicing a little bit. So you're down here. Just changes the voicing a little bit. And that's what we're doing with these shapes. This voicing is not the same as that one, but the chord is the same chord. So I want you to know that. This is a fantastic song. I really love the Peggy Sue, Peggy Sue. Get you, Peggy Sue. I really love that part of this song. And like I said, that's what makes him a musical genius. And thank you so much for everything you do for me. It's Uncle Mark in the Mothership. I do have a PayPal link here down below. It's a paypal.me/Uncle Mark Tips. I also have some t-shirts. They're on Amazon. I'm going to put the link down in there below. I'm still working with them on so many different things, but they're really tough to work with. They're a company that's hard to work with. That's all I can say. $1 a show is all we ask. And I did say I'd show you my settings. So let me grab that cube right here and I will show you those settings. So here we go. I'm on that Brit combo. My gain is, it's up a little bit, but I had my volume control really far down, and I have a little bit of reverb. It's really a nice clean tone. My tone is dimed, but it's just a nice clean tone, and I really like it for this tune. Thank you so much for everything you do for me, and we'll chat again soon.